Welcome, everyone, to the home of the War Chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Doak. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the California Golden Bears taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Seminoles will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So California's return team will have that offense backed up. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The give to the tailback. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. The Golden Bears are in the hurry up. Now they'll run the draw. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Powers through the defender. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. It's still called the Atlantic Coast Conference, but now from the Pacific Coast, Cal makes its way into this conference. How can they establish themselves? Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and made. The Seminoles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Wood or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. He'll heave it deep. Snags it inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. On second and goal, he carries again. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Third and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
On the ground, it's Ott. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Great move. Now he's got room. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jaxson, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They're trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Hope. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ott. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some 1st downs, get some positive momentum.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Back to pass, it's Hope. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense
got a lot of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They're going to throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, partner.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man. It's Morlock. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He's going to pass. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Noles have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The RPO, it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And that is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
10, Cal, 0.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Wenke, who, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Toafili. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Catch in the middle, it's Douglas. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On second down, he'll fire. It's complete! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
No good. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be...
Afterburner's coming. He's inside the 40. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Right back to the well. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
But so many of these read plays with quarterbacks, because they're so smart and they're so athletic now, he makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the 1st down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. He's right on target. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
The Golden Bears have moved it inside the 20. They want to just keep throwing it. Feeling some heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Coming after him. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
A first down for the offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Runs through a tackle. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Holmes. Sweet cut there. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
2nd down.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Douglas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.